What's going on, everybody? Doc here, Average Gamer Guys. Last day on Earth, 3 to play. We're jumping in and we're wrapping up our last shot here at Forlorn Fair. I'm pretty excited about this. Not going to quite get to where I wanted to get to, but we're wrapping it up. Now, I want to say this up front. The good part about this is we know the fair's coming back. Why do we know the fair is coming back? Because we just, probably yesterday, posted a video going through the roadmap. One of the quality of life changes was changes to the benches, the work benches specifically here at Forlorn Fair. Now, I don't think they would have made that change if we weren't going to see this event. It feels like it's about every other month or so we see the fair pop up. So we're going to have at least another go at getting a stage 3 complete. That's where we're sitting. So, but we're going to do our best today. We've done a few things already. I went and I did the travel location quest here. I just queued this up. We've got, an hour left? Yeah, an hour and 1 minute left before the reset. And then we're going in. We've got Commune Trials, Gold Rush, Dog Breeder queuing up. Leprechaun's Luck. By the time you see this video, we should be pretty close to this kicking off here. So we'll definitely be bringing you lots of info on that if you're interested in it. And then some other stuff rocking and rolling here. We're making pretty good season progress so far. Not too bad. We did a whole bunch of Port Lab, but let's get some stuff dropped in here. I've got some dolls. We did a pretty decent job at grinding for the most part. I was able to get some corn seeds and turn them into, I want to say I filled the popcorn fully up maybe like 3 times over the course of this last fair, which was really good. I've been just using our fair points and my confetti to make fair weapons and then using them at some different locations. So that's been all right. But let's go ahead. Let's knock out. We'll grab some extra things. Just kidding. We want to do that. Bing. Got that down. Here's the other one. Then I got to give this man some beers. There you go, sir. And there's the last one of these. That knocks that out. We will get some more confetti here, which the good part is, in case you're not familiar, maybe this is your first run or so, confetti weapons don't go away. The confetti itself does. It's on a timer. We've got 2 hours left for this, but we can go ahead and actually turn this M16 into a fair weapon. And I think we do that. Yeah, let's do that. Because I'm just going to try to use this right now. I've got it on me, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And I've got a whole bunch of mini games to play here. Try to grab some extra points. We'll grab some tickets. That's been pretty good for us. I like this one probably the least. Although I do think it's a fun mini game. This is probably my least favorite one, to be honest with you. I'm pretty good at it, I would say. Being able to track with a mouse is really nice. I do think this is easier on like a mobile phone. Uh-oh. See that? That's where I got a little tripped up. I'm going to say it's this guy. But that's where I would have just lost it. I might be wrong. I said I was pretty good. I got a little too confident. I think it's this one. Let's see. That's okay. I like it so much I wanted to play it again. That's what it was. That's what it truly is. I don't know. Was it this guy? I'm lost. They all kind of bubbled up together and I just didn't see it. I lost it again. Which one was it? Now I want to know. Okay. Focus. Okay, I got him. He's right here. He's right there. Moves laterally. He's down here. He's back here. He's up there. He's over there. He's back over here. He's up over there. This one. Got it. Easy. First time. I could make that happen by the power of editing magic if I really want to. All right, let's go. I actually really do like this one. I think this one's pretty cool. This is great if you want to use fair pipes and you don't want to go and reset your stuff all the time and go to Blackport PD. You actually can actually do some fun things. You can fight these big guys. after they get done, if you want to do that. The other little trick with this is the fireworks actually, like they draw the big guys if they don't see ya. We got seen, which is fine. Plenty of time. Easy. We're just juking, jiving, dipping, dodging, ducking. You guys are all going to head this way. I'm going to take a slightly different path. Up and around and over and in. There's the drone. And we got it. Easy tickets. Okay. Let's go throw some balls at some zombies. I actually really like this one. This one might be my favorite. I think this is like really interesting. This is like a fun take on, you know, throwing the balls at like the guys that are in like the dunk stations. I think that's pretty funny. Uses the grenade throwing mechanic, which I also think is pretty interesting. I always try to hit this guy in the back. Sometimes the big guy gets in the way. And we hit him. Boom. Got him on the move. Bing. All right, one more. Got him. Easy. I didn't get any purple cards for that. That is not fair. That is not fair. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait 6 minutes because I'm gonna take this. We're gonna go fight the zombies, and then we'll wrap this up. I might jump over to Commune Trials as well. We are making some work over on Commune Trials. I've done it twice. I'm gonna do it third time. I actually think I've been working between grabbing. Well, I'll talk about that. We'll wait. Let's jump into it here. And we'll wait these couple of minutes, get this done. I use all my ad skips already for today. So normally I would do that, but wait a few minutes. See you back. All right, we have secured our weapons. And honestly, we're just going to use them here. This is what I like to do. This is actually my preferred method for this, is we swap back and forth between a minigun. We'll rev this old minigun up. Try to get our zombie kills here. We'll get some fair points while we're at it. Try to be efficient with this. This usually does a pretty good job, I would say. We do a pretty decent little job here. And we'll get our fair points going. The way that the waves work here, I think this is just a great opportunity for the minigun. And we're having a pretty efficient run here. Pairing the minigun up also with a weapon that is just single shot and doesn't miss is really good. This helps to knock some things out, so this might just clean it up for us here. Hit the big guy, hit a couple of little guys. We don't even use them all, so we can grab some more fair points if we want to do that. We could head to, probably before this is over, might head to Transport Hub. That seems pretty good. Let's grab some tickets here. We'll grab our rewards, and we'll see where we land. Unless we're really close, and then I need to go and use these weapons. But we could drop all these in. It's pretty good. That pumps us up pretty well. I don't think between the two weapons we'll get the other, 4,800 points that we need. But this is pretty nice. We're only a couple levels away, which means our next fair grind won't have to be so bad. And we got about 10 levels. So we started at 18. Let's go ahead and take this. We'll grab quite a few tickets here. This is actually really nice. This was good progress. I even missed like 2 days. Yes, we grabbed, call it about 9 or so levels. Was pretty good. That's pretty good. We got a couple levels left. Grab our fuel tank. This is getting a buff in the next update for some additional storage. Along with the electronics crate as well, is going to get expanded, or at least be able to hold more. I don't know, but they did talk about that, so pretty excited. We do go ahead, we grab an inspector card, which is awesome. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And then we got 8 tickets. So let's go ahead, use up the 8 tickets. This is a fan favorite event, and it makes perfect sense. This is probably one of the best overall events that we have. That comes back to the game. The different stages are really fun. The rewards are great, giving some storages. There's just nothing, there's not much to dislike about this event, in my opinion. In my opinion. There's probably some things to nitpick at it about. But look at these rewards. I would personally like to see a little bit more Genesis guns, but that's just what I'm focused on. Other than that, double Scar, we get another minigun back. VSS, oh, there's another Genesis gun. We get a neutralizer. I could do without like these Winchesters and the Colt Python, but this is a good balance of weapons. And we're essentially getting 12 steel, which is really nice. 6 titanium bar is awesome. Batteries, some factory parts, like what's there to dislike? We get some bricks, which is crazy, some lead plates. All that is pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and ditch these, use these up. I'll ditch this last one. And then, let's see, 2, 4, 6. I think I could get mostly everything into the bike. Let's find out. I think I do. I'll take you over. We'll go do some commune trials as well. I got 12 points. I got 12 points there. Honestly, there's an hour left of this. I'm just going to get rid of this too. I just don't need it. Just don't need it anymore. But let me know. Let me know with your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Ooh. What do I want to do here? I'll just run back and forth. Okay, let me get this cleaned up. Let's get some things back to our old hideout there, our little base, and then I'll see you over the commune trials. All right, we're here. We are ready to rock and roll. Now, I have done this a couple of times already this season, and here's my thought process. I want to talk about this. I've talked about, and we went over the new season pass, or the test season pass that some players have. A lot of the big complaint is about the EXBPs. Very well understood. I don't want to get back into that conversation. One of the things that I think is missed quite a bit by a lot of players is this new Commune Trials event. And I stacked this up there as one of the top season events. The old one was not good. You couldn't really control the rewards. It was really tough to do. You wasted a lot of resources in many instances. It was okay. Like the battles and stuff were like decently fine. It was kind of unique. Like the mortar thing was kind of cool. Like I actually enjoyed that. But this one is 10 times better for the fact that we have these new trophy markets and you get the opportunity to pick this stuff. Now, I know there's some complaint about getting the cosmetics because they take 3,000. I don't actually think you can do this. No, I take that back. Is it a 5-day event? Anyways, I'm not sure. I can understand, though, it takes at least a couple of seasons to get this complete. Cosmetics aside here, though, there's a lot of very, very good rewards that you should be on the lookout for. Now, we're going to be able to do 2 more here. We're obviously at a point where we can do the hardest difficulty. That is really important with my assessment. You're able to get 600 points each time you do the hardest one, and it has a 24-hour reset. So here's what I focus on. On my main account, I have been tossing back and forth. A lot of times, I'm able to spend some coins, okay? I usually spend some coins, and I've been grabbing Rottweiler puppies, and I've been grabbing drone blueprints. I think there's great uses for those things, considering the fact that on my main account, which is not free to play, I don't really have a use for an inspector card. One of the things to keep an eye out for or consider when you're going to do this event is this is one of those events you got to do every day, or you should try your best to do every day. But to get you into 1,500 points really is not that bad. It's a couple of days worth. It's 3 days if you can do the hardest difficulty. This gets you an inspector card, which is an extremely rare blueprint for those of you that are hunting it. If you're past that and you're working on your drone module, if you don't have the upgrade yet, the ability to upgrade the drone yet, these are still a great purchase, okay? If you're working on your ATV, I don't know what more you could want from this. You have the ability to get gas cylinders, which wipes out some Bunker Bravo runs. Obviously, you have ATV transmissions, so 10 seasons, you've got your ATVs, transmissions that you need. You can grab some car batteries as well. If you're working on drone upgrades, you've got flight controllers. If you don't care about any of that, you can spend it for some puppies or your backpacks, which is really great. You can get your military backpack or your tactical backpack, which is fantastic. There's a lot to like here. In addition, you have this other one, which I really don't dive into a ton. But if you have a true friend or you're working on getting one, dry fruit is fantastic. You obviously can grab some steel. This, now the fact that you can grab titanium for 600 and five bars of it for 600 over like steel plates at 750. Listen, I didn't make these up. I didn't do the math. That's great. This is great if you have your repair bench. There's a lot to like here to be able to come back and do this event. On free to play here, what I've been focused on is I have been grabbing a couple of drone blueprints, but what I am working towards now is anticipating settlement and anticipating being able to level up my van. I am going to grab a couple more ATV transmissions. I think I have 1 or 2 already. I'm going to snag a couple more because there is an upgrade that requires a few of these for the van late on the settlement side in the van update. But I want to go ahead and make use of this. And then after that, it's just going to be puppies, inspector cards, drone blueprints mostly is where I'm going to spend my time. So that's what we're working towards. So I just want to call that out. I really do think if you're not doing this event, if you're not spending some time here, you absolutely should. And out of all of these, I think the Purification Ritual and Unity Ritual are some of the easiest. I genuinely believe that. I think these two are genuinely the easiest. Fertility Ritual could get a little tough because you can get mobbed pretty easily. I hate the Fortification Ritual just because I don't ever use the Genesis weapons. So if you have this one, like, you can skip that day and it'll reset. These will shuffle up. But I'm really happy to see Unity Ritual here, and we're gonna go at it. And I'm not even gonna. I brought a scar with me. I don't even really want to use that. This one's pretty easy. You just protect the deer, and one of the things that you can do is you can basically aggro everything onto yourself, which is nice. So that makes that pretty easy. Then I push up here, and I try to get these guys dead. And I don't worry about the one that's attacking me. What I do is I worry about the ones that are attacking my friend here that we're trying to keep safe. We'll push up again. Try to get as much damage in as we can. You don't even really take a ton of damage. This is where the pistol, if you have this active mod, is great, as I can just keep these guys away from me. Don't hit me, big bear. This will go alligator won't even attack us, which is awesome. Then we come down here, take care of this one, and then we just move away. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. Once you have the technique for it, it's pretty easy. Obviously, guns and things, you could really do this one. I genuinely believe we could do this one with melee. I think it's that easy. The what is it? The one that's all the spores. The one that's the spores is a little bit less. The Purification Ritual, I do actually think you could use the katana. Like, you could use it for a little bit. I wouldn't focus on it. This one, I genuinely believe that if you have a machete, you do just fine here. So we're going to grab the extra points. At this point, I really don't even need to do this a third time, but I'll probably go and do that. And we have one more day's worth of reset here on this. So I'm going to make use of that. I can do most of this here, I think, with this pistol. We are getting a little low. I want to kill this one. Then we kill this one. Before we kill it, we'll get an Uzi on. I'm not even going to waste a ton of armor here, which is nice. All right, we got that big guy down. Again, now we want to push up. We want to kill the bear. We want to kill that guy. Get this guy away from me. Bing, bang, boom. It's done. Now we're on to the alligators. These guys don't even care. Look at that guy's not even going to get there. So this guy, the big guy down, the rabid one. I really would like to see these guys in the swamp, personally. And I think it'll be pretty cool if they add, you know, we got a roadmap update. If you didn't go check that video out, go do that, by the way. But I'm kind of excited for maybe them introducing more animals and more. I would like to see, like, other types of meat. I think would be really cool. Maybe that have maybe something in between, like the regular meat that we have and meat for, like, you know, that gives like a middle ground boost for feeding our dogs. Like, there's just so much I feel like they could do that would be really, really cool. And I want to kill this one, want to kill that one. Then we push up, try to take care of these. Then we push down. Just trying to keep your guy safe. And I really don't ever run into much challenge with this. Like I said, I do think this is probably the easiest one out of all of these to do on very hard mode. Like right here, we could absolutely be just meleeing these. Just doing this for time purposes. No, don't you double smack me. How dare you. The cool part about this too, something that's not talked about a lot, I don't think, is you get points for your season as well, which is also really nice. So this is a great just all around, grab some good materials, hopefully not spend a ton. We didn't even use up our full set of armor here. Use a little bit of heals, a couple of weapons, knock out this really quickly, and then get some really good top end rewards here. So again, I have 1,500. I am buying this ATV transmission. I will be able to get another 600 out of this with tomorrow's reset. And what will I buy? What will I buy? Honestly, I'll probably buy some steel plates, and then we'll just grab some random other stuff that we can. That's probably what we'll do out of this. So really recommend Commune Trials. Great bottom tier rewards here between the ATVs, the drones, the dogs, the inspector cards. Again, hopefully this new season pass is going to get some updates. That's my hope. But if you are looking for a solid place every season to get an extremely rare BP, yeah, at least have one. Yeah, at least have one. I'm waiting for a reset here. I keep dropping in a bunch of cards, getting a bunch of gear stockpiled, and yeah, that's what I got. So I'm going to head back here. I'm going to then take a walk over or a drive over, queue up the transport hub. It's been good. It's been good. Good run at the fair. Quite a few levels. Really happy with my progress. I was trying to get to 30, just didn't quite make it, but really, really got close, which was awesome. And yeah, and then we're knocking out some commune trials, having a good time with that. And we should be in really, really good shape here to get some things going. So again, got some other fun stuff coming up. I really look forward to, like I said, by the time this video goes up, this should just about be starting. So we'll be jumping in. I'm really going to try to get this wheel a chance. Obviously pick up some genomes. Some corgi puppies would be great because these are pretty rare. And we can get some coins off of this if you're really lucky. It replaces the true friend aspect for the corgi, so that's pretty cool. But really, really excited to try to get this. And excited for just a new event. So we'll see what else is coming to it. Stay tuned to the channel if you want to stay up to date with all the different details for that. In addition, like I said, we covered all of the roadmap update info. It's going to be huge, the next one, and we're getting it here pretty soon. I'm very, very excited about that, so stay tuned to the channel. And yeah, some more fun stuff coming up, some more little mini-series. We'll jump back into some Wasteland Survival Guide. I got another couple tier lists queued up for you, too, if you're a fan of those. And yeah, having some fun doing all that stuff. So thanks for joining me here today. Gonna flash some socials, like, comment, subscribe, do the YouTube thing. You know how to smash that subscribe button for us. Trying to get to 10K. That's our next big goal. Thank you so much, very, very much for the support. Hopefully you're enjoying the free-to-play series. Playlist, links in the description if you want to come chat over on the Discord. We pull all the updates as well. So that's down there. Got some other channels. If you want to peruse over there, give us some follows. We'd appreciate that. We're trying to grow those as well. And just appreciate all the support as always. So thank you very much. And we'll be sure to see you in the next one. Peace.